Alright YouTubers, what's going on? Come back at you with another knife video, looking at a new Benchmade, kind of a rehash on an old Benchmade, the 940-2. This is new for 2016. It has G10 handles instead of your green aluminum or the carbon fiber version. Really good looking black G10. You've got barrel spacers instead of that purple, I think it was purple or pinkish on the green aluminum handle one. You get nice back spacers here, barrel spacers, and they are nice toxic green. Looks really good. S30V steel, so you got the same steel, no upgrade there, which is kind of disappointing, but it's still a great steel, one of my favorites of all time. Other than that, guys, it's a Benchmade 940. There's not much to say. The action is very similar to every other 940. This is out of the box. I just got this today from Blade Ops. And it's you know, has the same kind of action. It's very smooth. Axis lock this one was nicely centered. I picked out of a few. There was a couple that weren't. So this is another rehash on a classic model by Benchmade. This is probably the way it should have been made to begin with. It's very lightweight still. I think it's 2.5 ounces. Let's just check and see real quick. .6. This much, yeah. Okay, 2.7. Make it remind. 2.6. So very, very extremely lightweight EDC. They went with this standard clip here. I can't remember what clips on the Benchmade 940 off the top of my head. I haven't had one for a little while. I would have liked to see the deep carry clips they're putting on the new Griptilians, but you know, it's an easy call to Benchmade to get one of those sent to you, so I'll probably end up doing that. This isn't a bad clip at all. It works great. It's just I like the deep carry a little better. G10 is really nice, guys. It has a nice almost a polished finish. It's not polished, but it's not a rough G10. Let's see. Here's a Kaiser, and that doesn't really have a rough G10. I'm thinking like a well, here's one. It's a different color. Paramilitary 2 has a really kind of rougher G10. Same with like a cold steel. You're gonna have that really kind of grippy, rougher G10. This is a lot smoother. It feels like it's been sanded down, polished a little bit. It's really good looking though. I really like the looks of it quite a bit. And those green barrel spacers, man, they just pop. It's just a great splash of color. So I really like that. I've been wanting to get another 940 for a while. I wanted the 940-1 for a long time, but I just didn't want to pay the premium price for one of those. Even though it does have a S90V steel and carbon fiber, I just felt like, and I just, you know, if I can find one used. Then I kind of lost interest, and then they announced this one, and I thought, well, there you go, 170 bucks. That's MAP pricing. You're not really going to find it cheaper unless you buy it used. Get you nice G10 scales with the green barrel spacers, same steel, same classic feel. The 940 has always been one of those knives that just fits my hand like a glove. It's just super comfortable. It's perfect size for me. I compared it next to a full-size Griptilian today, and the Griptilian felt huge for some reason, and then the mini Griptilian felt too small. This is kind of in your middle, so let's compare it to the Paramilitary 2, which is another one of my top 5 EDC knives ever. So it's a little bit smaller in the handle, but you get a similar blade shape. I mean, or not blade shape, but blade length. So not a lot of difference there, which is nice. A little shorter in the handle than that. Here's a Christery Sabenza. Carbon fiber. You're about the same size there. So they're about just a hair smaller than a large Sabenza. And here's that Kaiser. This is the knife I was carrying today before I went and bought this one. And it's a little bit smaller than this one. So it's a good medium-sized knife. It's not too small, not too big. It's a great EDC. It's definitely one of those knives that a lot of people recommend for someone looking for a nicer knife to carry every day. It definitely makes a good EDC because it's so lightweight. You can carry it in anything. Carry it in suit pants, carry it in your, you know, jeans, your shorts, whatever, and you're not even going to notice it's there. Axis lock is, you know, it's not my favorite locking mechanism, but it's kind of fun to play with because it's so easy to disengage one-handed. And this one is really smooth, so, and it's got solid lockup. There's no play in it. I've had some issues with Benchmades in the past with play. To get it, and then, you know, getting it smooth, or if I tighten it too much it wasn't smooth anymore. But this one out of the box was really good, so I recommend kind of, if you have a chance to kind of handle one and just pick one that you feel feels best for you. So No jimping up there, never has been. Like I said, they didn't really change the knife anything. All they really did was put G10 scales on it and put some green barrel spacers and called it a new model, 940-2. You know what though? That's okay. Spyderco does the same thing all the time, hence this Paramilitary 2 has been done over probably 50 times. I don't know if it's that many, maybe it's 25 times. Different models, different colors, G10, different steels. You know, it's just a classic design that sells well for them. I think the 940 is their best-selling knife for Benchmade. I could be wrong, but if you go on their website and go to best sellers, this is the first one listed. So, not sure exactly the sales numbers, but anyway, 940 guys, G10 scales, green barrel spacers. This is, in my opinion, the way the 940 should have been, and it makes it just that much better. Feels great in the hand. Aluminum's a little slick. This has some grip to it. You know, it would have been grippier if they would have not sanded it. But I actually love the look of that sanded G10. I think that's really good looking. Kind of a slight polish to it. I like that quite a bit. So this is definitely going right in the pocket. I mean, I've been carrying it since I bought it, and it's going to be in my EDC rotation right away. It's going to probably kick something else out. So there you go, guys. Benchmade 940-2. Tons of reviews on this knife. Not going to spend a ton of time doing that, but just talking about the differences with the G10 scales, giving you some nice close-ups so you can kind of see what I'm talking about with the G10, how it's kind of polished and sanded. Looks good. It feels great in the hand. Nice and soft feeling. It's just super comfortable. And then you got the awesome toxic green spacers there. Very cool. Nice upgrades on the Benchmade 940. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.